So can I give you a little bit of review of what took place back in 2013? This is me being completely and totally honest with you guys about some of the struggles and some of the highs that I've had in this industry so far since I decided to become a network marketing professional. So at the beginning of this year, when I look through my calendars of the past, I note things down and when things change. So January of last year really got me thinking about where I wanted to be in my life. I was about to turn 35 years old in a couple months, and part of my goal and planning was that I wasn't going to be in the financial situation that I was currently in. So I sat down and I said, am I ready to make this change? What is going to change in my life? And am I ready and prepared to face those challenges? So in February, there was another event that was taking place on my calendar. Actually, there was a countdown that was taking place. There were numbers that were circled and began my countdown 75 days out to my last day as a professional chef in a professional kitchen. And that is when things got real. What I had to go back and do was I had to go back into all the teachings and trainings that I had purchased over the past 6 years as a network marketer, all the different skills I was looking for, everything that I had bits and pieces of, and actually start putting this puzzle together. So I went back to my roots. I went back to what resonated with me more than any other course or training, which was magnetic sponsoring. I said, okay, let's open this up again. And it had been a long time since I had done anything with the magnetic sponsoring system. So I opened it up, and I grabbed my copy of magnetic sponsoring, and I started highlighting, and I started writing down notes, and I started really putting forth the effort to learn how to apply this system to my network marketing company. In March, I was able to attend a couple of live events, grab some more training, some more education that really worked on the mindset of really what it was I needed to work on in terms of deep-seated issues about financials, what I was capable of. So more of a self-development is what I was starting to go through in March. Come April, I hosted my first ever, I think it was small business or business mastermind expo. Mastermind Business Expo. And really what that was it was a group of small business owners in the area that got together to learn different ways to use social media, branding, some tax advice, things that could benefit them in building their business. So that went off, and it was very successful. It was a lot of fun. We had sponsors, we had vendors, we had attendees, and it was just a really amazing event that took place that month. And from that, I moved into May, and that's when things got scary, because that's when I ended up leaving my professional job. That's when I left the corporate world to pursue the business of online marketing, network marketing, not really having a solid plan behind me. I was still trying to figure it out. So the month of May, I kind of sat there and said, okay, what pieces do I need to put together? What puzzles? What was it that all needed to come together? And really what was amazing was that at this time, Magnetic Sponsoring was launching their Elite Marketing Pro system. What their Elite Marketing Pro system was basically a step-by-step guide on how to become an elite marketing professional. So how do you build a business online? How do you take that offline? What were some key components in terms of marketing that I was missing? So it was an ideal time for this to roll out. So I jumped on and was like, okay, I'm going to put the pedal to the metal. I'm going to learn how to become a marketer. Because I realized that my restaurant failed, a lot of things in network marketing where I wasn't where I wanted to be, and a lot of that had to do with how was I marketing myself? How was I marketing the product? What fears did I have that people perceived about me? So I moved into June, and I said, this is it. We're going to get busy. We're going to actually put the nails to the board. We're going to take the hammer, and we're going to start pounding this home. So what I ended up doing is I ended up doing a 90-day challenge, and it started with Elite Marketing Pro. During that time, I did a lot of marketing for that company. I did a lot of video. I was stepping out of my comfort zone. I cannot tell you how scary it is to do a video about a product and then put it into this private mastermind group where people are going to watch it and what were they going to think, and just that fear alone, because there was just so many talented people, so many of the top leaders in the MLM industry that were going to view this video, and it scared me to pieces. But I did it anyways and got such phenomenal reviews for it that it really kind of helped me understand that, you know what, I am capable of doing videos and of sharing information and of becoming a marketer. So the blogging ingredients course that I put together started to come more together. This was, learning how to build a business online through blogging, through social media, connecting the dots. Because for many, many years, I didn't have those dots connected. I had Facebook was here, Twitter was here, blogging was here. But how did it all come together? How did I pull magnetic sponsoring, my network marketing? How did that all come together? I think that was a really big piece for me as I was learning through that. And Elite Marketing Pro, just being part of that membership, really helped me pull a lot of those pieces together and really start forming a real tight niche, a real sense of community, and really how all this ties in and what it's going back to. So blogging ingredients became really for me a passion and a living that I'm so excited about, because what I realized was that I can teach you how to set up a blog in 20 minutes, but there's something magical that takes place on every single one of my live hangouts that I do with the students that jump on there. There's something magical that happens with the students that interact and engage on this Facebook community. And that is where I found out that the learning really takes place. So the course is like the backbone, but these live segments are allowing the community, allowing these students to really gain and master, what took me 6 years to accumulate, they're now putting together in like 4 weeks or less. It's really amazing to watch them grow and just master this at such a fast pace, faster than I ever did. And to me, that is the most rewarding thing about the blogging ingredients course. From there, I had an opportunity to speak at a home-based travel agency forum, and I got to meet some of the most amazing home-based travel agents in the world. They are dedicated, they were curious, they want to know more about them. Many of them signed up to be part of the blogging ingredients course. Some of them decided to do some private one-on-one training with me. And that really even made it more valid for me that what I was doing was the thing that people were looking for. So is it defining your niche? Is it building your brand? Absolutely. During this time, as I'm promoting all this training, coaching, and training, my Real Live business has slowly started picking up. People are actually getting more curious. I'm starting to do a better tracking with them. I'm starting to do more videos and more educations. And those that are on my team are starting to see the benefits of why joining me in Real Live is really helping them build their business, build an income, and build the check. So it's taking these trainings, taking what I've learned, and really applying that back, giving back to my downline, giving back to my students inside Blogging Ingredients, and really sharing and promoting what it was that happened this year. It wasn't all glory in 2013. There were definitely some low times. Financially, it seemed like I had some really hard months where I was trying to figure out where the money was going to come from to pay rent, to put food on the table, to feed my dog. Those were very stressful times, but yet at the end of the day, the money was always there. The people willing to help out and to learn were always there. And really that's what the magic of all this is about. Is the learning that where I was 6 months ago to where I am now is such a huge change, but one I probably would not have made if I didn't do one little thing. And that was commit to my self-development. Commit to my education, and then apply exactly what I was learning. And in doing that and in sharing that, 2013 turned out to be a pretty incredible year. And on that, 2014 plans to be even more amazing, because building off that platform, off of that training, things have really moved in a very positive direction. And this month alone and into the middle of this year have really been booked up and filling up fast with events, speaking engagements, and trainings that are taking place here locally and sometimes a little further away, but all taking place here in the United States. So this is really what happened in 2013. It was a year of definitely some massive highs, some massive lows, but so much fun. And I attribute that to that very beginning nugget of magnetic sponsoring and just going back to that simple training and learning that once I started applying that, and kind of reteaching that down to my downline, that's when the magic really began to happen. The word commit and network marketing and magnetic sponsoring changed my life 6 months ago in ways I never imagined that I'd be here today sharing with you from the bottom of my heart how this can happen for you. You got to commit. It doesn't happen overnight. Give it some time. Just when you think you should give up is when you should push through and keep moving forward, because that is when the magic is going to happen. So thanks guys for joining me in this 2013 Chef Katrina review. I hope you guys got some good insight in this and how it can help and benefit you. You guys can always visit me at my blog at www.thechefkatrina.com. And I share so much information, some of my trials and tribulations, and what is going on and what's working right now to build your business online. So thanks guys for joining me. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video.